All right, guys, welcome to the palace. We've got a few things to go over today. What do we got? Comics versus collectibles, and we're going to be choosing, I think, two of, I think one comic and one collectible under 25 gems. Yeah, let's
Yes,
get it, yo.
sir.
$50 total.
Banger.
$50.
Let's go.
Let's
get into it.
50, yeah, 50 gems to spend. Yeah.
All right.
Who wants to start?
I could start. I know mine if you want me to go.
Let's hear it, Cal Daryl.
All right, dude. Fantastic Four, number 5. First appearance of Doctor Doom. One of my favorite villains right there. Doomy will be my $40 comic. Then I got $10 to spare. So $10 collectible. You got to go with another Fantastic Four.
Okay.
Fantastic. Stretchy pants himself.
Dude, he's going for
Yeah.
cheap
Let's
right
go.
now,
That's
dude.
pretty perfect, dude. That's a
What's
pretty
he going
perfect.
for?
FA.
Jerry.
FA, $10 right now.
Under
on the floor.
retail, Mr.
Stack 'em,
Fantastic
baby.
from the
Dude.
Fantastic
I
Four.
still got-
Wow.
I still got my stack, and I'm not disclosing my amount. I got stacks of them. So, Mr. Fantastic, collectible, FA, Mighty, Gamified. You heard it.
Yep.
And FA Doom, bro.
Come on,
Um,
tell us your stack. What's your stack?
Yo, what's your stack? Come on.
I got over 20 of them. So.
Oh.
And all of them are 4 digits. All of them.
This guy.
He's a
Damn.
sniper too.
Stack them.
He knows
Yeah.
that movie's coming out here soon, next year or
Mhm.
so.
Yeah, you might seen that character in the future movie. You know what I'm
Mhm.
talking about. So,
He was already in. He was
in
the
something.
Strange Alert. No
Mhm.
spoiler.
Spoiler.
all right, spoiler alert. He's in the movie, then he's coming back for more. So go get
Just sorry to intro
$6.
that, but come on now.
Collectible Mr. Fantastic and Fantastic Four number 5. One of the best covers in the app. Babos, you know what's up. Comic. It's historic numbers on that comic right now. So those are mine. Under 50. Or $50 to spend.
That
I like
Doom
it.
is a Grail comic, dude. That is huge, and it's just gonna grow as Doom grows. So, bing bong.
I love it.
Banger.
So we kept Fantastic Four for 50.
Cool.
Yeah, it's a
Who's-
good comic.
Who's up
like
next?
Who's next?
Want me to go next? I can go next if you want.
Bravo.
Run it up
All
for
right,
him, Babs.
I got Journey into Mystery, common, major real life Grail. I think it's sitting around 20 to 21, 22, around there, right now.
Oh wow, he's that low.
I think so.
It's
FA
around. It's
low
definitely
key.
under 20. It's under 24. So
I'll look
there's
it
that,
Mhm.
and then my collectible would be either Saber, Yoda, or Luke. You pick, based on which you like. But I know that's 2. But the most iconic one, my choice, would be the
Luke.
Luke. So
Yeah.
that's the one I would grab first, and
Journey into
then get the
Mystery.
Yoda later. But yeah.
Journey into Mystery is at 21 on the floor right now.
Ooh, what a steal! What an
Yeah,
absolute
that's
deal! I would
crazy.
grab that if I
Yeah.
could, dude.
People forget
Wow.
that the second comic dropped in the app after Marvel.
Yeah, it's also it's that, Jerry, but it's also that's like the second most, like, almost most valuable comic on the app too, dude. Besides like Fantastic Four number 1, ASM number 1, and Doctor Doom, the one you picked, right? Like literally, bro, that's a $370,000 in real life book. That thing's huge. So yeah,
Good pick.
major Grail alert.
Good pick.
Yeah.
And then you're gonna gamify those and rent those sabers out in the future of VeVe.
Yeah, I think that's why they made so many of them, right? They wanted to make enough to go around. But
Yep.
Who's next? Go ahead, Z or Journey or whoever's up first.
I'll run up.
Yeah,
my
you go
picks.
first, and then I'll go next after that.
All right. I
I'll go
wanted
after
to pick
Journey.
the. I got a $35 comic. No,
Okay.
a $15 comic. It's Tarzan, the rare variant, and it's gold. It's amazing. I love it.
Yeah.
You can't go wrong with Tarzan because it's the first non-Marvel comic book, and it is DC published. People are misinformed on that, but I don't want to get into a debate. So you can do your own research and grab yourself a Tarzan book. And
FA
I
Tarzan.
like that.
my 30, I got the uncommon Star Wars poster, A New Hope. That thing is so clean. There's not a lot of good art on the app, but when it comes to that, an official movie variant poster, and it's already got recorded sales in real life. It's a really popular artwork. It's just phenomenal, and it's under retail, so I would grab one for sure.
Wow.
Oh, yeah.
What a steal.
Yeah, get those posters. Those are underrated.
Yeah, that's
Jeez.
Yeah.
crazy, yo.
Who's next?
All right, I'm up next. All right, so shout out to Straight. I gotta go with the NYX and Nick's number 3.
Great.
That cover,
yeah.
I love that book, yo. Just the art, the book is again such a good read. If you haven't read that, go ahead and read that. It's a banger. Yeah, I mean, such a good price too. It's such a steal, yo. You just can't go wrong with that at
First
all.
appearance. Yeah, it's a first appearance.
And then I got Ghost Spider. I think that thing's sitting at like 18 gems right now. It's a Marvel Mighty FA.
No, that's one
I shouldn't have to really explain that, yo. That's gonna be a big character. I mean, it already is a big deal. So
They keep getting bigger.
if that's gamified, then you're just playing yourself. Go ahead and grab one.
I don't carry a lot of collectibles, but I do
Dude.
like to get FAs, and that's actually one that I keep going back to and grabbing duplicates of because that one's gonna be big. People love that character.
Easy,
She's gonna be in the
easy.
Spider-Verse
Ghost Spider-
continuation.
Yeah.
Ghost Spider is my
Guaranteed.
favorite Mighty.
Yeah, nice.
And
That
it
was
looks
gonna
so
be my
clean.
pick,
actually
It looks
so
phenomenal.
clean.
Yeah, that white suit.
Same with Black Cat, to be honest. I like that one as well. That one.
But Ghost Spider just looks so nice.
That one looks nice though.
Izzo's gonna have to have a backup. Izzo, it's your first time on a video. I know you've been in our comments, bro.
Hell
I know
yeah.
you're a supporter of the Palace. You're a Palace homie, so we appreciate you being on here, bro.
Yes, sir.
You got a backup plan on what you're doing for your 50?
Yeah, no, I was thinking of 2. So I had a Ghost Spider, but my next one would be Mike Wazowski.
Okay, yeah, get that
I fucking love Mike.
FA Mike, bro.
He's
What
at
a
20.
grab.
He's hella under retail right now. He's at 22. And I don't have a big stack. I have like 4 of them. But
That's
every time I get a chance, I just pick up another one.
That's cool.
And then for my
Smart
comic,
man.
my comic would be Uncommon Ghost Rider.
That's good.
Mm.
Oof. Uncommon?
Yeah, it's at 21.
He's got a little money
Right.
after that Mike.
Yeah, you got a little bit of money to go for a comic drop.
I like that.
Mm-hmm. Those are good.
Like that.
The Ghost Rider comic is a fire FA Spotlight number 5. Big time.
Yeah, that one's one of my favorite comics. It's the only secret I own
Nice.
of a comic.
Oh wow, nice.
Yeah, those are 2
Yeah, that
good
one's dope.
FA right there. Zacho, did you have yours 2 locked down, bro?
I've actually got 3, technically speaking.
Uh-oh. All right, hit him.
I'll start with my one
We
lone
got
collectible.
Zacho. Let's hear it.
My lone collectible here. The red specimen. I forget what number it is. I think it's
What,
7.
they were gonna say
I don't know. I don't even. I should know the number. It's the red specimen. It's going for 23. Stupid.
Oof.
Oh, what?
I mean, compared to what my my DCA was months ago, I'm glad I've lowered it. But man, I never thought it'd go this low.
I
ever
didn't
in my
know it was
life.
that low.
Mm-hmm. So, and it's dude,
Yeah,
it's Jermaine
for people
Rogers.
that
He's
actually
big.
like art and limited pieces,
Yeah,
the big
And
one,
he has a slight animation too.
good
it's
one.
got animation on the back, and it's limited, and it's
It's so
I don't know,
limited.
I like it.
There's
In the
only
future, you can
2,000.
Put him in with the Dero in the future, and something crazy's gonna happen.
Yeah, I think
What's
there's
the-
going to be an airdrop or something. They're going to tie together. There's something.
What's the
there.
UR at right now? The white one?
200, 300,
Oh,
300.
man.
So you got some money left. What's your comic that you're scooping up for the remaining balance?
Okay, my leftover comics. I'm going with a rare Werewolf by Night, like the all white where he's like jumping with the cloak. Moon Knight.
The exclusive cover, black and white.
It's going for 19 right now.
First appearance of Moon Knight.
I love that comic.
Mhm. And then with my leftover Jemmies, it's like a pick 'em, whatever $7 comic you want. I was gonna do Nick's, but Journey stole it. So throw like a I
Yeah,
don't
Jordan
know,
stole
like
mine too.
like a FA Falcon or something in there. That's seven. I think it's 7 gems or something. Or just spend it on a drop, whatever.
Yeah,
But yeah, throw that in for an extra $7 comic. Yeah.
for sure. Good stuff, bro. Oh, those are all solid. All solid picks.
Another collectible I like is a common deadbeat.
Yeah.
Okay.
And it's animated if you put it next to the golden rack.
That's true. That's true. I know a couple of the boys got that. Any other honorable mentions you guys like that are under 50, just in general, that you want to throw out?
I feel like FA
No.
Thor and FA Black Panther shouldn't be down there.
Oh,
Even
yeah.
though
yeah.
Thor doesn't look good, they're still the FAs of
I
their
did look-
characters.
FA Thor is like at $30, I think. I looked at him.
The
No,
rare.
dude, it's like 15
No,
for a
it's
common.
less-
I
yep,
grabbed
yeah,
a
it's
ton.
15.
The common,
The
the
uncommon is $12.
The uncommon, okay. But the uncommon is under the common. But the rare, I think, is under 30 or at 30 or something.
Holy.
The common
Yeah,
is
there's
where it's
not-
at. If you're looking to collect a piece like that with a
Yeah,
first
for
appearance,
sure.
I'd probably just grab yourself a common. That's what I've been
yeah,
doing.
That's
right
a-
now.
There is variation in the poses, but last time with the Spider-Man pump and all the other first appearance pumps, the common just somehow makes it above the other rarities with more edition sizes. It's just the iconic and symbolism to it, and probably whales also have more of them tucked away that just don't ever see the light of day. And so
Yeah.
I have a couple of those FA Thor commons because they're so cheap. They're like 80% off.
Yeah.
Can't go wrong with those, yo. I mean, again, a big FA. I mean, as much as the looks aren't up there like that, but it just takes like just a quick update down the line and you're Gucci, you know.
Yeah. Or even
Yeah.
Mm.
back a few of those there's a bunch of different mighties under 20, 30, 20, $15 right now. So a lot of cool ones that are a lot of them, most of them are FA, and then I believe will be gamified. Even, I mean, common, some rares, all under like $20. Crazy. So cool little pieces that you can pick up right there.
Yes,
Nah.
sir.
The second part we were going to talk about was a Marvel Comics #1 common versus a common Darth Vader. What would you rather pick up on the floor if they were the exact same price? What would you rather
Comic
have to
versus
hold?
collectible debate. Let's get it. Let's go.
This is the second part here. Let's get it. So everyone's gonna,
All right.
guess, state your opinion first, and then we could talk about why we think. So for me, it'd be Vader, just because I'm a Star Wars guy. But yeah, can move on from there. So
The common
Yeah.
Vader versus the
What do you
common.
know?
yeah,
Common versus common.
What's the common floor right now on the MC1?
there. No, it doesn't matter.
135.
I think they're like
we're-
15, $20 off right
You're
now, but
talking
it's
about
we're just-
the rare.
Yeah,
We're
it's
just talking.
135.
We're just talking if they're the exact same, Jer. If they're the exact same.
Oh,
price.
okay. No, well, you have 3 different. I mean, it's kind of interesting, right? You got 5 variations of the comic, 3 variations of the Vader, and the total edition size is. Where do they stack up on that MC? 70?
It's 10K
60.
versus 48K, basically.
yeah.
Yeah, that's a high one. I don't know. The number few to Vader. But what are you gonna say, Izzo?
Either way, I think I would pick Vader.
Yeah,
But I think
Go ahead.
I think common Vader would hit 1K before Marvel Comics common.
Well, we've seen Marvel Comics 1 almost hit it, right? But that was at the hike. It was like almost 800 bill. It was like crazy.
Yeah, but like in the next pump, I think Vader would hit the common would hit 1K before the common Marvel Comics.
All right, I'd be curious to see that. That's a good argument. Yeah. What do you think, Jared?
Yeah, I agree with that. I mean, that's exactly what I think. Me personally, and I like my comics. You guys know that. But
Yeah.
First, I'm not like heavy in Star Wars. I don't know much. I haven't really, but I mean, I like Vader. That's all I know, and I would pick him up. I
Yeah.
think I comment up over that. So, I don't know. That's all I can
Like,
say.
bro, it's
I mean,
Vader.
to me, it's Vader, and I think with the edition sizes too, I think it probably works out better with the Vader anyway. So
Yeah, they did them. They did them so low edition size, dude. I like Journey, bro. I was not expecting that low of edition size on him, dude. I was like, whoa, dude. Like
I think we're
that's
all surprised, but
that's
And it
low,
actually
dude.
looks really clean. You know, you're gonna want that in the metaverse. So, I mean,
Man.
the comics, you're gonna obviously want it, but more utility with that Vader if you get to use it, right?
Yeah.
yeah. All right, Zach,
All right,
you gotta
so we
give us
got
your-
3 out of 6 votes for Vader already. That's
Vader,
crazy.
yeah.
That's the majority. We gotta. It better be all Marvel Comic Gang over here. Make this debate fair. I got Marvel Comic Gang, homie. I am straight up. I got Marvel Comics over the Vader all day. But I see your guys' point because, you know, there's historical real data to the Marvel Comics, and it's just so easy to say that that would be the better investment. But there's also a ton of upside with Vader because he's the biggest character on screen that I could think of, honestly. And he's Marvel Comics one I had never heard of before the VeVe app, but the value of a Marvel Comics one is nothing to be ashamed of. It's something pretty out of this world. So the fact that I can own one for the same price as a Vader, I'll just take one right now. And then, I mean, I do have both, but in the sense of this debate, I'll take the Marvel Comics one for now
And the thing is, like,
because of the
Marvel
historical
comics,
data.
the common Marvel comics is almost 50K editions, and the common Vaders were like 12K or
10K around.
Yeah, exactly.
Fair
It's
point.
about 5 times more scarce, yeah. And it's a collectible. It's very different in the sense that you could already put it in your showroom. It has way more
Yeah.
utility already. Whereas Marvel Comics, all I can do right now is read it in AR mode. I just can't do that much as I can
Yeah,
with the
you can't even
Vader, so,
display it.
yeah.
Well, I think the
But it
Marvel
will
one-
get to that point, and that could be a huge catalyst for the thing compared to
Yeah.
Vader, where Vader
That's
can
a
already
good
go
point.
in the showroom. He could have updated graphics or use a lightsaber in combat or like be gamified for sure. So there's definitely upsides to both sides of the
think before-
argument.
I think before they do that on the Vader, they're gonna release various versions of Vader that'll do those things. That's what I think is gonna happen. So the one argument, or just say a note that I want to say is the MC1 comic. There's only one of that. They're not gonna re-release MC1 2.0 or like gold version. So where Vader, there's gonna be multiple Vaders that they're gonna drop. You know, in the next years, probably. Most likely, they're not gonna just drop this and that's it. You know, so there's a point to that. But just wanted to point that out.
You think there'll be a golden moment Vader?
I don't know. Maybe.
I don't
but
see
won't
it
be-
anymore.
Here's my opinion on that, Jerry. There is the original Mona Lisa, and then there's the reprints of the Mona Lisa. This is the first appearance of Vader, then there will be reprints of Vader.
Mhm.
That's how I view it.
What if they do like a golden moment Vader, like
And-
3K editions?
and I'm
What do you
not.
think would be more
That,
valuable?
that'd be crazy. Probably
I know.
probably the animated. But here's the deal, right? Here's the deal, right?
We had to talk like this. Babs will tell you what it
Here's
is.
the deal. They're probably gonna release some other Star Wars characters before they do more Vaders because we
Yeah.
have so many more Star Wars characters
Exactly.
to go.
I
That's why I
agree.
didn't think Vader was coming, dude. That's why I thought it was gonna
I
be
agree.
someone else.
And
But
I don't
they
think
smacked me right in
I
the
don't
face with the craziest character they
I
could
don't
have
think
possibly
Marvel will
done.
do what DC's done outside of multiple Spider-Man that they've released. They're not doing DC where it's a Batman every 2 months, a Batman series every 2 months, a Harley every other month.
That's a little different because the black and white is actually 100 like figures
No, I-
or whatever. But yeah, I
Very
know what
easy.
you mean.
You know
I
what
know
I
what you
mean.
mean too.
So Zach,
So go
what's
ahead,
your
Lisa.
verdict on the debate here at end?
Oh, I'm going with Vader here.
Oh yeah.
All
And
right.
I think my point was illustrated again well by Journey because he mentioned the metaverse play, and I think you guys are looking short term, like which one's going to hit 1,000 first. I'm not looking that route. I'm trying to say like what's going to be the long term play here, and I'm always looking metaverse here. And I think the book in your hands will be cool, but having an first appearance, who knows what the use cases could be for these collectibles?
Yeah.
The comics just don't have that. You know, you don't know what the metaverse could be. Like we're just such on the beginning of it. It's like if it becomes a thing, we don't know. And these collectibles could be very like who knows? And I think the collectible, just with the mint size, with the first appearance, I think it's just going to overpower. But I love MC1. Like, it's close. It is close. Like, this is a tough debate, but I just think long term, I'm going with Vader.
Vader for the win.
That's
Like
crazy.
book
The
and
Your
Vader
verdict,
won, and he
J-Dog.
actually is slightly. Oh, he hasn't voted yet. Sorry. Thought he voted.
We're good. Dirty was gonna say something.
I was
Yeah,
asking, like,
Vader for the win.
what's your stance on the debate here?
Jerry?
Are you asking me?
Yeah, you haven't voted.
Yeah, you.
I said Vader, bro. I said Vader, but I have there's some good arguments to be said for the Marvel one as far as the comic. So I would say Vader by a slight edge.
All right. Well,
only
I
because-
shall be the one
The
lone
lone.
survivor for MC1. We'll see. Me in the future, I'm watching myself back, and I got myself with that MC1.
You're probably gonna be wrong.
No, I got a Vader too. I
It's gonna
can't.
be right. It doesn't
Yeah,
matter either way.
we're
But
It's a
holding
great
all of them.
debate, though.
We still got these, and we're holding them all anyway. So we're gonna
it's
hold
crazy
them.
that Vader won like that, even though everyone knew that he's lower right now. It's kind of insane.
Mhm.
Well, I think the sentiment behind it.
Opportunity
Well,
cost there, clearly.
We'll see what the future holds. BZ could be right about what happens. We'll see.
Oh, absolutely, dude. Like the thing is MC1, dude, is kind of an unrealized like book because there's literally like it just never gets traded on the market too, and when it does, it just kind of sells instantly. Like all I mean by that, Jerry, is it could sell for a lot more.
No,
Like on
it's
the market?
very scarce. I agree. One other thing too
Because
that
there's only 60 of them, right?
I was-
Like there's literally, it's so scarce. It's
with
sorry,
with
go ahead.
with the comics, I wasn't here. I wish I was here when they first dropped. I saw the videos with VeVe Vault where he like went and recaptured all of his drops when we were like 4 months or at the beginning of the year. I think he did a video where he recapped every single one of his drops and all the
cool.
rarities. Remember that? I don't know if you guys saw it. It was a cool video he posted. Maybe we'll find it.
Yeah,
Anyways,
he
he
did a
posted.
spreadsheet and everything.
Yeah,
It was
He
great.
did it, and he had it on screen of what, like the drop, the date, how many he minted, what rarity.
You got like 20 of them, right?
He got a 20, like, I think it was Marvel ones, and then he had every single one up there, like the ASM one, the it was all the ones before I got on. But he hit a bunch of them, and then slowly you saw the numbers go down to 4 or 5 a drop, and then 2 a drop, and then 1, and then when they dropped that 10K Kang number 8 is when I think he missed for the first time ever. When they dropped the 10K, and then after that he would only get every other one or something. And so I look at
Wow.
that, and I heard I wasn't on there in August, right? I was on in November with the Gold Moments, but when I had heard there were a lot of bots back then, and you were in it, BZ. But I also believe a lot of those MC1 in the first few comics that dropped, the New Mutants, which I think was the 3rd drop, the second Journey to Mystery 85, that was the 2nd drop. I believe that there's accounts that have those comics that are unattainable, that are lost. They are never going to be retrieved because they were a triple, like a 2nd or 3rd account, or they got banned, or they got shut down, or they lost their info. I believe there's probably hundreds, maybe a few thousands of comics, including secret rares and other low mints, that are lost forever, that people either got banned or lost their accounts or phones. Because also there was a bunch of botting, at least back then too, that probably didn't get, that they couldn't retrieve from. After that, I think people got smart after that, because those numbers were all what, $3, $4 comics. They were selling the MC1s for $3 in the market.
Yeah.
So like they didn't think if they lost it, they're like, oh, who cares? It's just I lost $10, $20. Hundreds, they came thousands later. So I think people were careless at the beginning because they didn't see it where it went in 2 to 3 months from that point, and 6 months to the height back in January. So I believe that there's hundreds and thousands of them on the MC1 and those first few key books, in the first probably 10 to 20 drops.
Yeah, I believe that for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no, for sure.
All right. Well, I think that wraps it up, guys, for the comment. I think this was a really good topic. You guys came up with it, with, comics and a collectible under $50. We'll do something more like this. We want to hear from you guys, the Palace homies, the people on YouTube. Put in the comments what collectible and comic you would want to pick for $50.
And hit that like.
Hit the like,
Yes,
subscribe. We're on the road to 200. We're I think just a little like 12 or 13 away. So let's get the 200 subs. Get the 250 after that. So let's get that, and then we'll catch you guys on the next one. Thank you.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Thank you for having
Peace.
me.
Let's go.
No.